Hi guys, I'm going to be picking this Medico M3. It is a 6-pin Medico. Let's give it another look. Good. The Medico M3 is a little different to the Biaxial and the original that came before it. It is a 6-pin lock. And not only does it have rotational finger pins, it also has a check pin on the side. You might be able to see it if I do this. There's that little block on the right. With the pick, it goes up and down. That is a check pin. It stops the lock from turning when you've got all the rotations set. You have to press that as well. So I'll talk a bit about tensioning this lock first, because you'll notice that it's a very open keyway. Compare it to, say, a Medico Biaxial. This is a mortise, very nice, which has a much less open keyway. This accommodates 1.3mm tension just fine, I should note. 1.3mm for multi-pick. But this nose plate, or rather this face plate on the M3, 1.3mm, okay, well, it does well if you get it correct, but sometimes it can slip, and like to the left here, it slips a bit, the tensioner falls out, and especially if the tension is, yeah, this sort of thing can happen. Even worse, if you just use a thicker bar, this 2mm, the lock tool, it doesn't actually work. It's not an issue of the thickness of the bar, but actually of the depth and the thickness here. Not of where the teeth are, but here. And so just for that reason, and I'm going to use this 0.7mm multi-pick bar. I would really prefer if this was, 1.2mm, 1.3mm, 2mm even. But it's also the thickest bar that I have that will accommodate just like this here. So we'll use that. And I'll use this Gull and Bursty pick. Very, very nice. It's definitely seen some use. You can see my fingerprints all over it, but yes, we'll get to picking. So I'll do clockwise. And just look for binding pins. And whenever you're unsure, you can always consult the check pin, because it will give you some information. So maybe I'll go counterclockwise instead, actually. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Well, that didn't sound good at all. Yes, this block teaches you a lot about medicos, I think. It teaches you how to listen to them, how to feel for what's inside, and it's really not that hard to pick. As you can see here, there I suppose I set rotations and then tops first. I can't really tell a lot of the time. It kind of just binds and then it clicks. So that's this picked. I'll keep it rotated because I don't have a key. And we'll move this off to the side. I'll get it back in focus. Let's just make sure I get everything in frame as I get ready to gut. Alright, stay in frame. I'll grab this. I'll get the focus. Yeah, this should be good. So I'll take this. It's got grubs up top. So I'll take out the top pins first with the springs. Here's 6, which is a small one. Did I pick up tweezers whilst I was over there? I should have, but I didn't. I'll be 1 second. My spirits tweezers have gone missing, so I'm using these bones ones. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it fell into 6. Fantastic. 6. I shouldn't have put my wrist in front of that, but that's fine. Well, you know. It's not like I'm going to be using this for belting anyway, so... maybe in that case I should... Let's see. How far down does this go? Oh, it goes quite far down, never mind. In that case, probably should have just done it here. Say hello to some chocolate that I was snacking on. I'll move that out of the way. Fantastic. Okay, and pen. Alright. Let's get some focus closer. Alright. And so we'll get this 5th one. I believe that medicos have balanced stacks, but I'm not gonna lie, I probably have gutted this before and messed up the stack balancing, so maybe we'll fix that today, yeah? This M3, I don't believe has security pins in. Wouldn't make much sense for the feeling. I'm just going to put these grubs on the side because I don't think I'll have enough space for the keypins if I don't. Pin 4 is actually, or rather pin 3 is a mushroom, I believe. Yes, it is. I'll give a close-up of that later. That's pin 2. I completely missed pin 3. I'm a professional, trust me. Let me try and get this focus right. Magnetization there, pin 3. Is here. And pin 1. Actually, there's a C-clip on the back of this. I'm going to have a big lot of trouble trying to get that off. And pin 1 is standard as well. So actually there's one mushroom in this M3. I honestly didn't know. Now then. We'll get the fingers. Pin 1. Yes. Pin 2. Pin 3. pin 3. We'll take the assumption that it's that one. Come on. Pin 3. Pin 4. Pin 4 has gotten stuck. Fantastic. Let's drop that back down. I think it's hit its rotation limit. Okay, well, we'll deal with pin 4 in a second. Pin 6. Pin 5 has fallen into pin 4's hole. I really hope that that wasn't off screen, but, you know, once again, I'm not going to be using this for belting, so it's not really like it matters too much. Yeah, it's hitting its rotation limit, so I might rotate this inside the lock a bit. And it should be able to come up now. Or not. Or not. What is happening there? Okay, well, we'll deal with that. Now this C-clip, which I should have removed honestly, but it's fine. Oh, well that was easy, Jesus, okay. We'll come right out, and you can see that the sidebar is here. You can also see maybe that in this M3 there is no milling. Which is interesting because some M3s do come with milling. This one does not. Pin 4 has come out now, so yes. Here we can see the sidebar. If it'll come out, come on. Or, oh, well, there's a spring. Sidebar spring. All 6 of its fingers intact. And yeah, otherwise this core, which did go off screen, you can see it has a sidebar groove here. That's where the sidebar interacts. And if you look at the core, you can see here is the check pin, where you push down, it has a little spring there. Oh, the check pin actually comes out. Huh. Yeah, it's this little 2 fingers up here correspond to 2 fingers on the sidebar here. Correspond to 2 fingers on the sidebar. These grooves here and here, and when they fall into place, it lets the sidebar fully retract. So that's been my picking of the M3. Less clean than I wanted, but I've learnt a lot about this new setup at the very least, so I'll be able to shoot cleaner videos after this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.